Yep. I know what y'all thinking. The fuck? Welcome to another episode of me talking to myself because ain't nobody in the room. No. Welcome to another episode of that deep, deep shit where we connect the dots. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about hieroglyphics. Let's get it. People, listen, we are more alike than we are different. And when it comes to special abilities, when it comes to being able to tap in to retrieve and receive information, we all are capable of doing it. The thing is, we've been taught to forget on how to do it. Our lives have put forth teachers in the form of parents, in the form of school, in the form of religion, to erase the universal knowledge that you were fucking born with, you know? And I'm saying all of that to say that when it comes to our ancestors and when it comes to the ancients who first started to document the mysteries, nothing is different between them and you. Nothing is different between then and now. And when it comes to speaking about our ancestors or the ancients um who etched into stone in the temples of Karnak, who etched into stone uh uh in cuneiform and things of that nature, all they did was they tapped in to the astral plane. They tapped into the second dimension and retrieved the second dimension and retrieved information. You see what I'm saying? And put it in forms of symbols and sigils that we now call letters or words. But before you got letters and words, there was just symbols. You know, um, symbols like I don't even have no pen. Oh no, yeah, I do. Symbols that had universal meanings to it. You know, and from these symbols became words. So you may have had a symbol like this, or a symbol like that. Even though that these aren't letters themselves per se, these symbols illustrated something. Like this may mean the universe. So instead of writing the universe, this meant this. You see what I'm saying? Now, the key or the point that I'm trying to drive home is, you know, a lot of times, you know, people will say that the Medu Neter has not been deciphered, or they may say that, you know, the hieroglyphs have really not been truly translated or whatnot, right? Um, that's just a matter of opinion, because what our ancestors did, they took concepts from higher realms and made symbols out of them. These symbols later became things that you could say. Now, depending on what language you spoke, determined the translation. You see what I'm saying? So when people say the hieroglyphs have not been deciphered, that's a lie. They have been deciphered because you could understand it. We all understand, right? Or we should understand that that looks like a person. I don't have to write out person for you to understand that. And that's the whole point of symbols. Symbols say everything without saying anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real shit. Now, when it comes to the hieroglyphs, especially in the region of the world where they were, well, they're actually found all over the world, right? But if you want to pinpoint and you want to talk about Kemet, or if you want to talk about, the Mediterranean, and that what we now call Iraq, you know what I'm saying, where the uh, uh, not the Emerald tablets, but where the cuneiform tablets were. I forgot the name of them, right? These places are ancient, right? But you got to understand, especially when you're talking about um, the pyramids and the pyramid text, right? People came from around the world to study in Kemet. Kemet, or the Temple of Karnak, was the first university. You see what I'm saying? So people came from all over to gain that information because things were etched into stone. They had to come to the place for it, right? Later, people took the translation from what was on the stone and started to write it down in whatever language it was. This is how you start to get uh, what we now know as religions, because they were taking down what was written on the stone. It was written in stone. That's where that phrase comes from. It was written in stone. They started to take that down and to write it on papyrus. Okay, papyrus was the first form of paper. All right, so they did this for a reason, because everybody couldn't come to the temples. They wrote it down so the message could spread. So the message could spread out away from the temples. Now, mind you, watch this. Notice how if if something being written in stone was the original, right? Notice how as it travels away from the original point, the story gets diluted and gets changed. Hence, almost every religion that we know that was been written down on paper, from Christianity to Islam to everything. If it ain't written in stone, chances are it's not the original text. 99.9%. All right. And that's just keeping it all the way funky. Now, like I said, these symbols were transmissions from the ethers, right? Just like how yoga is a transmission from the ether. How do you know to hold your body in a weird ass position? You got that from the ethers, and your body just did it. Just like how you get the information from the ethers and you just scribe it. Same thing. But the reason why I even brought this video up, and the reason why I'm even dropping this video, is to make the correlation between the hieroglyphics and graffiti. Now, there is a direct correlation, because if you look at graffiti, most graffiti pieces are but most graffiti pieces are hard to read unless your eye has been trained to see the lettering in it. Same thing as the hieroglyphs. Just as well as the same as the hieroglyphs, most graffiti, all that, even the imagination to even draw that, comes from the ethers, comes from the second dimension, comes from other planes higher than this one. This is, most artists are tapped in and get their information from higher planes other than this one. That's what art is about. From writing to drawing to all creation is a conduit from a higher realm. All art, all creating. You know what I'm saying? The hieroglyphics and graffiti are no different. They are the same. So these new writers, these new graffiti writers are really the new scribes, like Thoth. They're the new versions of Thoth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it all the way funky. Now, just like in the pyramids, the way to get the information from the original point to the masses across the lands was to write it down and let it travel. Same as the early versions of graffiti. They would spray paint their pieces on trains. The trains became the new canvases. So the trains would go out throughout the cities, and their pieces, the symbols or sigils that relay the information, would spread throughout the cities because people would put their attention on it and see it. You see what I'm saying? Same as if you write a piece on a wall, people will have to come see the piece and then go away to talk about it. Or nowadays, take a picture, you know what I'm saying, and go away with it. So the graffiti writers are the new scribes of this time. But that also makes me want to point out the fact that, and I dropped this on another video, that prophets didn't just stop existing because time has passed. We are the new prophets. You see what I'm saying? You're genuine YouTubers who are bringing forth pure information, not made up shit, not shit that's just based off of clickbaits, not shit that's based in the ego. But there are some few YouTubers who do bring forth pure information, and we including myself, but even everyone watching, you know what I'm saying, are all part of that whole new prophecy. You see what I'm saying? Because if we wrote this shit down, it'll just be the exact same thing that you would find in the Bible, but just in different words. That nigga came and he got fucked up. Versus thou came througheth and got fucketh uppeth. Same shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so there's a direct correlation between the hieroglyphics and graffiti, and that's pretty much where I'm going to in this video. I thought I should just come through, show my face, man, and just say what's up to the people, because even though I have been caught up in the Matrix over here looking like Agent Smith in this bitch, don't worry about that. Even though I am caught up in the Matrix, I will say that the students have been missed. You know what I'm saying? I did truly and have been dying to get back on here and drop some shit. But just know, I have a whole lot of bullets in the clip, meaning I have a whole bunch of videos to drop, and they're going to drop. The thing is though, that my time is just fucked up right now. You know what I'm saying? And but that's all finna change. That's all finna change, and I'll be dropping a whole bunch of shit real soon. Real soon. Let me read some of the comments, man, and see where we at. Where everybody chiming in from. Yeah, man, I just been, maneuvering through the Matrix, man. That's where I've been at, maneuvering through the Matrix, man. Cadillac, Vegas. I never knew you was in Vegas. Indiana on the check-in. Yeah. But yeah. So a lot of videos that I did record, gone. So, they was probably taken out of existence for a reason, not the time. But I will say this. When I make this second little comeback, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna hit y'all upside y'all head with a mallet. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be pretty interesting, and I'm not finna pull no punches or hold back any longer. One reason is because the door is closing. You know what I'm saying? The whole little shift of information when that door opened up and all the flood start coming in and people start getting all these epiphanies and all these downloads, that door closing. So all the epiphanies and downloads is gonna slow up. You could tell. I don't know if y'all tripped, but YouTube been real dry, especially if you know what I'm saying, are looking for some information. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the powers that be that is specifically taking the information off, or even the people or the content creators, the YouTubers who are bringing forth the information, just ain't even bringing it at the frequency that they have been, me myself included. You know what I'm saying? And that's because that door is starting to shut, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just a universal cosmic thing. It ain't nothing else other than that. But I'm finna black out and just drop the shit. I'm finna be playing with y'all. And the reason that I was kind of filtering the information is because I was realizing that, I'm talking to a general mass audience, and not everybody is at the same place as far as their path of enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? So I had to generalize a lot of things, but at the same time, I was going over a lot of people's heads because they wasn't there yet. So I was missing a lot. So I wasn't simple enough, or I was too complicated. So on this next go round, I'm finna damn near start from A to Z. I'm gonna keep it real simple. You know, sometimes simple ain't bad. Keep it simple, stupid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start off real simple, real mundane. And I'm gonna tell y'all, this a level 1, and then I'm gonna hit y'all with the woo wop, and it's gonna be like, oh shit, damn. But that is the plight and the challenge of everyone who steps into a master student. I'm not going to say teacher, but a master student role. I don't think I can ever be a teacher. I don't think that exists for me. But I look like a fucking teacher with this fucking tie on, I'll tell you that shit. But anyways, with that being said, y'all already know the deal. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Log on, newmysteryschool.com. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the videos, because I will be dropping hints in the videos that I upload to YouTube. I will drop hints in the videos of how to unlock the chambers in the new mystery school when you log on, because you can't just see everything anymore. Okay, I'm not charging y'all for this information and all this shit. I get it, maybe I should, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? What I am gonna charge y'all is y'all attention. Is y'all really paying attention? Are you really trying to do the work? Because I'm gonna drop hints and clues on how to open the chambers, man, and that's the only thing I want you to pay. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention. Pay attention and strive for more. You know what I'm saying? Don't get lazy in this work. Don't get lazy in this work. You know what I'm saying? I will. I got y'all. Don't worry. The codes is coming. You know what I'm saying? But don't get lazy. But with that being said, don't get lazy in this work, because you can't lean on me. You can't lean on other YouTubers for your understanding, man. Everything comes from inside. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Just like I was talking about the hieroglyphs that come from inside out. The whole existence is inside out. Inside out. You know what I'm saying? What's on the inside is outside. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you can tell what's on somebody's insides is looking at somebody's outside. You did. But all right, man. 20 minutes is long enough. I hope y'all pay. Yo, log on to New Mystery School. I'm gone. You know the deal, man. I'll stop this thing.